Hey there, survivors. Cougar here, back with more 7 Days to Die gameplay. We're picking up pretty close to where we left off at the end of the last episode, in which we had looted a couple of commercial buildings right here near the base. But it is day 13 going on 14, which means Horde Night is right around the corner. And it's time for us to start thinking about getting ready for that. So let's go to the forge. Let's look at some bars. We can make iron bars. We can actually make 7 iron bars using the brass and clay that we've already smelted down. I think we're going to need all... let's make it 6 for now. And we'll dump a bunch of wood in there to get this going. 30 minutes worth of wood, half hour. That should be more than enough. And we were going to craft 6 of these. And then use... We also have to... This will... While it's crafting our iron bars, which are going to go there, across here, it'll also be smelting the raw iron and clay that we put in here. So I'm going to put in more raw iron and clay. I don't have really the clay to do it, but we've got enough clay. More raw iron to smelt down into usable iron that we can craft into other stuff. And then we also want to get some spikes going. The reason I have 3,200 wood right now is because we were going to use a lot of that to make wood spike traps and barbed wire to go down. All the wood that we have will give us 162 spikes, which is more than enough. So let's just make it 100. We still have 1,200 wood in our inventory that we can use to do other things. Ideally, I'd be using a workbench to craft these so that it's not going to clog up my crafting inventory for 8 minutes. We can craft or deconstruct nothing for 8 minutes while these are crafting. We don't have a workbench yet. We have not found the workbench schematic in our looting, and we have not leveled up enough to have that the other way, the other option on that. In fact, speaking of leveling up, no, we just spent all the skill points that we had available, so no more leveling up to do. At this point, I think with this crafting going on and so on, there's not a heck of a lot more we can do back here at base. I'm going to put on my night vision goggles, and I think it's time to go start crafting the Ostrich Hotel over here, or looting the Ostrich Hotel over here, because it's so close to base, and we haven't even set foot inside the front doors yet, because we've been doing other stuff. Our crops are still growing. Actually, it looks like some of the potatoes and mushrooms may be grown now, but the other ones are not, so I don't think it's... It may be worth going down and harvesting these now because they'll start regrowing. Yep, these are grown. So we'll harvest the potatoes and the mushrooms, and all the rest of this stuff is still growing. Let's just drop those in our boxes up top, and we'll go over and start doing some midnight looting of the Ostrich Hotel. Potatoes and mushrooms. We now have enough mushrooms actually to make mushroom spores. We need a little bit of clay soil for that. Do we have any? Yeah, we have a little bit. We only need 2, right? Is that right? Well, it's 2 per spore. We only have enough for 1 spore. Okay. So we can now plant more spores in 6 minutes when all of our spikes are done crafting. That's why I like to do that crafting at the workbench that we don't have. I'm reluctant to leave this burning because you're never I can never really be sure how much wood it's going to burn. We could burn through all this stuff and just be using wood for no reason. Whatever. Anyway, moving on. Let's go do some crafting or looting at the Ostrich Hotel. A lot of good looting opportunities in this hotel because all these rooms have little kitchenettes, which means they're going to have a chance to find food and or other good stuff like, you know, cooking pots. beverages, coffee, beer, other good stuff. A little bit of gunpowder, a little bit of wood. That's just a fuse box. And we got everything around the outside. Ah, darn it. I attracted that guy's attention. He's going to chase us in here, probably. Locked door, but glass in between. Easy to shatter, but that makes you nervous about what awaits us inside. If it's easy to get in, that means we got friends inside. Right off the bat. And yes, I forget which viewer it was that asked me to not use the night vision goggles and use a flashlight instead. The problem with that is that eventually you're going to have a helmet-mounted flashlight, and that is ideal. Until you have a helmet-mounted flashlight, you have to carry the flashlight in your hand. Flashlight or torch must be in your hand. And you cannot use a weapon while you're holding the torch or flashlight. So as soon as you swap out the weapon, the flashlight for the weapon, you can't see what you're engaging. So as much as I dislike seeing everything in shades of green like this, and I really do, trust me, we got really, really lucky at finding these night vision goggles early in the game. Before we found a helmet-mounted flashlight or the schematic, that's 7.62 rounds, good. The schematic that would let us craft one ourselves, before we found any of that, we found a pair of night vision goggles. So I'm going to be using these until we get a helmet-mounted version of the flashlight, because it makes no sense to have it to have to swap out. Not rockbusters we don't need. There's food in here. There's sugar butts, which will help with bartering, 10% bartering. Whoa. Oh, it just changed to a new day. It's 000.2. It is 2 minutes after a new day, so all the stuff that was in there just reset, and we didn't get the sugar butts before it reset. So that was the only thing I wanted out of there, and now they're gone. So forget it. Let's move on. Hey, corn on the cob recipe. We haven't found that much corn. Lead. Pumpkin seed recipe. We know how to make those pumpkin seeds. We planted one pumpkin seeds because we found them, but we didn't know how to make them. Now we know how to make them. Boiled meat recipe is good for beginners. I mean, when you're first starting out, boiled meat can be really good because it replenishes food and water. But later on, you're going to find better recipes. You're going to be able to do better recipes. All right, that's it for this room. This goes outside. I'm going to break it just to have another way out of here. If things go horribly wrong, we could probably make that jump without breaking a leg. So we'll have that as an emergency exit. And then we've gotten everything else. This is just under the stairs. This is probably also just under the stairs, but it could lead to the stairwell itself. So I'm going to break this down. I noticed as I was reviewing the footage that we recorded the other day that when I was at Trader Rex's, he had a pickaxe for sale, and I didn't buy it. And I probably should have. I'm just so used to finding a pickaxe early on that you rarely need to buy one. But at this point, since we don't have one and we don't have a workbench with which to craft one, I probably should have bought that one. And maybe the next time we go back, if he still has one for sale and we still haven't found one, we will actually buy a pickaxe from him. Because we got to start mining soon. Like yesterday. Soon. Oh, 139 casino tokens and 70 old cash, which is good for 100 more casino tokens. That's a lot. That is a spider zombie. Worth burning some 9mm rounds on. This will get us into the gift shop, I think. here at the hotel, which we saw through the gates on the other side, through the bars, but couldn't get in here from there. Scrap, 1 nail. I'll take the beer and the goldenrod tea. I'll take the goldenrod tea. I'll take the yucca juice. I'll take the red tea. Wow, good beverage loot. 56 more casino tokens, 22 more cash. Good loot in here in the gift shop. 134 casino tokens, 45 more cash. We're now up to 137 old cash worth 210 tokens. Cleaning up on the tokens in here. Next time we go back to Trader Rect, we're going to be in a position to buy some good stuff. I think that's it from the gift shop. This is probably the office, the hotel office in here. Maybe there's a safe. Looks like there's another way to get in here because there wouldn't be these spikes here if there was not another way in. But since we've chosen this path already, let's just make the most of it by busting those spikes up. Press white cap we don't need. Oh, where'd you come from? You were silent coming up on us. I think he came in from outside. He was just really quiet. Really quiet, finding his way to us. There's a safe. Let's check the whole rest of the office before we come back for that safe. Spear Hunter that we've already read. I'll just read it again for another 100 XP points. Another safe. See, if we find a bunch of safes, it might be worth using the Jailbreaker mod that we bought off Trader Rect. Or wherever we bought it from, I forget. To allow us to get through those 2 saves using 0 lockpicks. Let's check the rest of the building. Let's remember that these 2 safes are here. If we don't find any other safes, we'll get them on the way out and decide whether we want to use the Jailbreaker's candy at that point or not. But for the time being, if we find any other safes, we'll loot them all at the same time using the Jailbreaker's mod. Or candy. Buff. That looks like it just goes out onto a balcony, which probably has nothing on it, but it does offer us another option for getting out. Yes, we would break a leg jumping from here, but sometimes breaking a leg is better than dying. Fridge, nothing. Sink. Shotgun shells and iron. Hi. I got a couple other cooking pots that I meant to break down. This door is locked. We'll let her beat through it. Finish our searching here. No empty water jars we don't need. Keep going, hon. You'll get there. We believe in you. You could break that. We can get out going around the other way. We don't have to bust that down. Let's just help her finish this so we don't have to worry about her sneaking up behind us. This item needs repairs. That's my spear. That door's locked. It's just a bathroom, but you never know. Bathrooms have sinks, and sinks have all sorts of good stuff in them. Like a wrench that we can scrap for 90 raw iron, which is a fair amount. If we were in desperate need of cloth or leather, reminder, you can always break down the furniture in these rooms for cloth and leather. Hang on, where did that bathroom come out? The bathroom had another door. There's glass here. The bathroom had another door that we didn't break through, and I thought it was just going, it was another entrance, another exit, but that doesn't appear to be the case. Let's go back in and check that. There's another room in here. There's another room through here. That's not the hallway through here. Nope. Oh, it's just back out to the living room. Derp. That's that door. Okay, idiot. Keep moving. We got everything down here. You do want to check these back cubbies because there is stuff in there sometimes. Let's finish this floor over here. Locked door. Sink. 7.62 rounds in the sink, which is, I mean, who doesn't keep their ammo, their assault rifle ammo in the sink? I know I do. What safer place? What better place? Oh, that's done. Somebody trying to break in here, let them break in. We'll let them do the work for us while we go over here and open this door. More leather couches. I'll just mention that these fireplaces, if you're in desperate need of coal, you can break down and get coal and wood from them. Hi. You made it through? Good. Whoops. Whoops. Got hung up on the counter. Oh, he's fast. Come here. Yeah, he's running because it's nighttime. I forget. That's why I don't like to go out at night. Zombies are running. Guys, I hate the shades of green night vision goggles as much as you do. Not much I can do about it right now. That's a lamb rations. That's good food right there, which we actually need. And we're thirsty too, so why don't we drink some red tea and eat some lamb rations. Scrap the tin can. Scrap those tin cans too. And that should be it. That's it from this kitchenette, but we've got a dozen kitchenettes to search in this building, which is good. I mean, we've already found some food in one of these kitchenettes and lots of beverages. Well, the beverages came from the gift shop, but you get the idea. Repair my axe. Which is another thing we haven't found yet, is an actual axe. We've been working with this stone axe forever now. But as we've seen with other tools, you know, there are a lot of different things to take into consideration when deciding, like you find an iron axe and you're like, oh, this is better than my stone axe. Well, is it? Take into consideration the level. A level 1 iron axe would not be as useful to us as this level 5 stone axe. Same goes with pickaxe, etc., etc. This crappy stone axe might be a better pickaxe. 5 murky water is hard to pass up, and I'm going to pass it up. It's a lot of murky water. A level 5 stone axe. Man, it's morning already? Holy crap, it's day 14, guys. This is Horde Night 2. I don't think we're going to finish this loot. We got to get back to base and do some prep, because we've prepped all of the spikes. We have 100 spikes, and we have the bars that we made back at base, which have to go up in our bunker. And we got to do a lot more work on that bunker, because the bunker is going to be crucial tonight. We are not going to be able to use that kind of slightly exploity strategy that we used on Horde Night 1, where we're using the drawbridge to keep them off us and keep them confused and keep them running through our traps all night long. we're gonna have to fight these guys. It's gonna be a stand-up fight. We're gonna have to just fight them as they come at us. We're gonna need lots of ammo for that, which is fine, because we should be okay on ammo. But we also are gonna need... We're also gonna need some overhead cover, potentially, to protect us from vultures. That's gonna be the tricky part, because we don't have enough iron to have iron bars all around us. Blueberry pie recipe, now we have 8 scrap iron, now we have, and water, good. So we're gonna have to probably cover over the roof tonight for this Horde Night, because we're not gonna have enough iron bars to make an iron bar roof that we can shoot through. I think this goes into the hallway. No, balcony. So yeah, we've got work to do on the base. That's the base right over there. Fortunately, we're right across the street from the base. I could be putting on my lucky looter goggles or my nerd goggles, my nerd glasses, to give us more XP here. I think I'm going to spend another hour looting this hotel, and then we'll go back to... I think, did we get... I'm sorry, guys. It's a little confusing. I got to make sure we got all the stuff on this level. We got those 2 rooms, and then we got these 2 rooms. Well, that's not a room. That's a room. And we got everything in here. And then over here, there are more rooms, and we got everything out of here, right? Yeah, okay. Let's go up. Let's do this for another hour, then we'll go back to base and start thinking about getting ready for Horde Night. Balcony, never know what's out here. Could be stuff out here. Could be garbage. Nope. Nothing. Nothing, man. These kitchenettes are turning into a huge disappointment. We're not finding any food in any of these. Well, one food in one of them. We haven't done that many of them yet. Keep going. Bathrooms? Yeah, it might take a little effort to get into a bathroom, but don't pass up the bathrooms. You got sinks, good stuff like blunderbuss ammo, and you've got toilets that could have pistols in them, and garbage cans, which can have lockpicks and other good stuff. Basically anything in the game can appear in a pile of garbage. Okay, we've spent 50 minutes, 40 minutes after daybreak. An hour and 40 past daybreak now. Now it's time to head back to base. Scrap, scrap. Scrap. Ah, stop. Scrap. Water. Cooking pot, nitrate powder, nothing, scrap, and it is 6 hours, six in the morning, 2 hours since daybreak. I think it's time for us to head back to base and start doing some work, getting ready. Yep. Why don't we just finish this floor so that we know for a fact where we've been. we'll find that everything on this floor has been searched, and we'll know that we already cleared this floor. We can jump right back up to the next one. 2 cooking pots for lots of raw iron. Oh, that was water. I want that. Chicken ration. Yeah, need that. In fact, we'll eat that right now. And we're thirsty enough to drink another red tea to give us the efficient digestion and make the most of this chicken ration. Scrap it. Nothing. These little kitchenettes have been a bit of a disappointment so far. That's the bathroom, and I think this door is easier to get through. Yeah. Nitrate powder? Good. We're always picking up the nitrate powder. Nitrate powder is needed in so many important things. All right, that room's done. This hotel room is done. Did we do these? We did one of these, not both of them. Nothing back in the cubby. I'm pretty sure we did the one on this side. Let's do the one on the other side. This one. Bathroom. No, balcony. Yeah, don't jump from here. You'll probably die. This is 3rd floor. Empty can. Yucca juice smoothie recipe, which we've already learned, but I'll learn it again for the XP. And that's it, man. These kitchenettes, not helping much. Guys. Yeah, sure, there are 18 of them in this building, but I was hoping for a little more help out of them. Okay, it's 7 in the morning. This is going to be our last loot here. This will be the last one on this floor. So now we've looted everything on this floor, and we'll know that when we come back up, if we're not sure where we left off, we'll immediately see that everything on this floor was looted and can proceed to the next floor. Okay, let's go down. No, we're not jumping down. Let's take the stairs. Lobby. These rooms... Shoot, what are these rooms? Is this really the lobby? Apparently we did not loot the entire lobby, and as I've been saying, just as an indicator that we can move on and not have to loot these levels, I think we should loot these so that we know they're looted. Does this go outside? No, it goes to something else. This goes to the room that I just saw from the other side and said, did we loot that? This is a good size. This is probably the kitchen for the hotel restaurant, maybe. Scrap, empty cans, nothing in the fridge. Nitrate powder, more nitrate powder, good. Yeah, that's the one that I saw from the other side of that open area, and I said, did we get in there yet? Nope, we hadn't. Scrap the wrench. We already have a level 3 wrench. Scrap the can. Lead we'll pick up. Nothing in the garbage. Lots of ovens here. Second cooking grill that we're not going to need. I'm going to scrap it. Coal we'll need. More coal and a boiled meat recipe I'll read for a second time. Oops, sorry. Scrap and iron. Scrap 2 cooking pots for more iron. Scrap a cooking grill for more iron. Good, we got a bunch of raw crap iron out of here that we need because we just put a bunch of it into our forge. Balcony, lower floor balcony. Getting on 8 o'clock now. Now we're getting kind of behind the curve, and we should think about abandoning this, but it's my fault for skipping these on the way upstairs. This is the office. This is the hotel office, then. Did you find your way in from outside? A wall safe. Oh, these are the... Okay, alright. We came in here. These are the 2 wall safes. Shoot, I don't know if 2 wall safes are worth burning a jailbreaker's candy. Let's try it on our own. The wall safes are the easiest safes to open. Looking good. Nice. Water Purifier Mod, I've never found a good use for that. What that is you attach it to your helmet, and then you can drink any kind of liquid without getting sick. So murky water, we could be drinking murky water right out of toilets and not get sick. I've never found that to be very useful. There are more useful mods to install in a helmet. Nice! We got both of these on 1 lockpick. We didn't break a single lockpick. That's 2 more pipe bombs and a machete. It's a level 1 machete. Not worth that much money, and not as good as anything we already have, so I think I'm just going to scrap it. Because it's level 1. Yes, machetes are good weapons, but it's a level 1 machete, so not that good. Okay, so we figured out what was on the other side of that door over there. Let's just see if we can figure out what was on the other side of this door before moving on. Okay, that's the other door right there. Okay, so we've cleared this entire... the first 3 floors of the Ostrich Hotel. Now it's time to get back to base, grab the bars that we were making in the forge, and... Whoa! Not what I wanted to do. I was going to repair this. And all the spikes that we made start replacing a bunch of the spikes that got destroyed on the last Horde Night. And that is not going to be super duper interesting. Let's just do the... Let's do the bars that we made. We got 6 bars here. Let's put those in, and then the rest of the spiking is going to be kind of boring. Bar, bar, bar. Now, I've got these wood frame blocks up here as placeholders because we're going to have 2 levels of bars here. And I don't want to build a block that I then have to destroy, so we're just going to leave those as that. The question, though, becomes with 6, do I close off 1 entire side and then have 2 levels of bars? Because you want to be able to shoot up. Like if there are vultures coming in, you want to be able to fire up. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to take these out and put the bars here. And then fill in the other side. Fill in all of this with placeholder blocks for now. I may be able to make more iron bars now that we've just found a lot of iron. Yeah, we could put 700 more iron in here to craft. Oh, and it ran out of fuel. I'm reluctant to use the wood. We're going to need that wood, and we have a bunch of coal that we're not using. We're not going to be using for gunpowder for quite a while because we need a we need a chemistry station to do that, and we're pretty far away from having a chemistry station. So let's just see. We can craft a bunch more iron bars. Let's craft 6 more iron bars, and then we can remove all these blocks and have a solid wall of bars here to fight through tonight when the time comes. And while those cook and craft, I'm just going to take this opportunity to put down some of the 100 wood spikes that we've crafted in preparation of tonight. And that's going to be kind of boring. So why don't we call it an episode here, guys? And in the next episode, we'll finish up our base preparations, anything that I don't get done today. And then either we roll right into Horde Night or another new episode for Horde Night. We'll see how that goes. Thanks for watching, everybody. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the 7 Days to Die gameplay. I still got a lot of work to do here. Jeez. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe, survivors.